In today's video, I traded everybody on the Charlotte Hornets, except for LaMelo Ball. What it do is good, YouTube? Back with another 2K banger, man. You already know how these videos go down, bro. I gotta trade everybody on the team except for LaMelo. That means all the young guys is going like Brandon Miller. Canepo's gotta get traded, and yet that's about it for young guys. If you like these style of videos, man, drop a like, drop a sub, comment down below what videos I want to see next, man. We're on the road to 10,000 subscribers, so make sure to hit that sub. We gotta build this new and improved roster around LaMelo. I kind of want a combination of some young guys mixed with some other veterans, but I kind of want to build, part of me wants to build a really young core around LaMelo. Just get freaky on him, you know what I mean? Another thing I do want to point out is that we do play on 75 trade negotiation difficulty. Makes it a little bit harder. I think we just go the super young route with this team and just start buying up all these young players, right? And I'm going to preface by saying these videos are not realistic. Untouchables are off. So why not go and try to get Cooper Flag? I think I've attempted to trade for this man once, but you know, I think we could get there with Brandon Miller, maybe a combination of Brandon Miller, maybe like T-John Salon or something, depending on what his trade value is. It's 2 stars. We'd have to make up $2 million here. I would take back on Dwight Powell, because who wants Dwight Powell at the end of the day? McNeely has no trade value. All right, so I mean, it would have to be a Brandon Miller Salon swap here, and I would have to give up every first round pick I own, and I'm okay with that. Our first round pick this year, 3 stars, almost gets it there. I feel like it does. A 26 2-star pick does not get it there. I mean, with Untouchables off, you feel like this might be able to get done. I'll give you your 27 pick back. Oh my God. Well, I was not expecting it to be that easy. Brandon Miller, T-John Salon, and 3 first-round picks for Cooper Flag. LaMelo Ball and Cooper Flag is the cornerstones of this team. All right, let's just start trading some of these bums on the bench, bro, because there's a lot of bums on this bench. I mean, god damn, that's a lot of bums. And I like me some Zion James too, but these trades don't really matter. Let's be real. So let's just accept anything we can. I guess I'll take Malcolm Brogdon, sure. Spencer Dinwiddie and like Mason Plumlee, Luikas. I'll take, like I said, I'll take anything at this point. Get a first round pick in Paul Reed. Don't mind if I do. I mean, there is no way in hell I can get VJ Edgecombe on this team. Like, if I could get VJ Edgecombe on this team for like Canepo, oh my God, bro, that would be so insane. Do you want Brogdon? They can take on Brogdon's contract. I'll give you Liam McNeely because we got to get him off the team, and I'll give you a first round pick in 28, and I'll give you some second round picks as well. 1, 2 seconds. I'll give you this Cavs pick in 29, and then 2 seconds on top of that. Boom. All right, beautiful. You essentially do a VJ Edgecombe Canepo swap, which is low-key kind of fair. They were drafted right next to each other, right? So now you walk out of here with a LaMelo Ball, VJ Edgecombe, Cooper Flag top 3. That's pretty nuts if you ask me. Now the rest of the team, like I said, at this point it don't matter, but we do gotta finish trading to everybody. So let's go Sexton and let's go Trey Mann here. Look for a big if we can, like Big O. Wouldn't even hate that. You know, reunite him and LaMelo. They played on Chino Hills together if you did not know that. Yaku Chonas is a backup point guard. Honestly, wouldn't even hate that either. Kessler, I'm kind of good off of that. I would prefer not to trade any more picks. I could go Claxton, wouldn't be actually terrible. You know what? I think I'm gonna do that for Kuminga, bro. Why not? He kind of fits this kind of team what's going on here. So and we can look to move him in the offseason. He got a big old contract too, so we can definitely package him somewhere in a trade. So Sexton and Trey Mann for Kuminga. All right, so we're gonna do this for Jonathan Kuminga. All right, bet. So now we have Kuminga is gonna be the starting power forward, and then we still gotta trade Miles Bridges. Honestly, wouldn't even hate Claxton. So like, I would do a Bridges for Claxton swap here, especially like, if I could sneak a first round pick somewhere. Like, give me that Rockets pick. They're gonna say no. They would want a second round pick. Yeah, perfect. So I'll do Bridges for Claxton straight up. That's fine by me. So we get an actual defensive minded center on the team in Nick Claxton here. Again, I'm not expecting to do anything this year, so if the team looks pretty bad this year, I'm totally fine with it. We just got to get the player progression to see these 3 upgrade. I guess I'll do this trade for Dennis Schroeder. I mean, why not? I do have to give up a second round pick, but I mean, that's fine, I guess. And you know, I'm always grab Mitchell Robinson if the opportunity presents itself. He can either start or come off the bench, so that's totally fine by me. All right, so now, you know, the team looks solid. You got just a lot of solid overall players, man. Lineup's going to be Ball, Edgecombe, Flag, Kuminga, Claxton, Mitch Rob, Dennis Schroeder, Brogdon, and I guess Paul Reed, bro. I guess if Paul Reed wants to run that 9th man, go for it. Yeah, this team's pretty butt, bro. But like I said, it's fine. We traded everybody on the team. It's a starter-heavy team, bro. Flag's going to be playing 37. Same with LaMelo. Edgecombe's playing 33. And then you know what? I'm going to go 30 to Kuminga as well. So we're going to run something like that. Only problem is we don't have our own first-round pick. That would be nice if we keep that. But we have Cooper Flag, so I can't really complain about it. All right, tendencies, LaMelo. You're going to be at like a 95, bro. 99 is crazy. Let's go 95, 95. Cooper Flag got to be at like an 85 shot and touch tendency. Edgecombe got to be at like a 73. I ain't gonna lie. All right, bet. Let's get it. First game of the season is a win. We'll take that. LaMelo, 28 and 13 this first year, 3 steals. Cooper Flag, 27, 9 and 5. Like I said, man, this year's kind of just a wash year. On the bright side, though, these guys should get some major stats, though. These 3. I mean, Melo's starting the season 25 and 10 assists, which is a career high. and he's shooting 46% from three. So Melo's hooping. Flag is most certainly hooping on a team with nobody else, and you're asking Flag to be the second leading scorer. Dude's averaging 23 7-3. And then Edgecombe is a little disappointing, actually. All right, we're at the deadline here. I want to check out this Mavericks game here. How is Brandon Miller playing with them? He's not great, actually. So maybe it's good we traded him. He's not hooping. We're 19-32. We had a decent month of January. We went on a nice little win streak here, banging out some pretty good wins. I mean, Flag 40 ball right there. Able to beat the Pacers, led by Flag again. And this is only a showing on what's to come, bro. You know what I mean? Kuminga's actually averaging 17 points a game, so he's actually playing really well. And then Edgecombe, Brogdon, the rest of the guys don't matter at all. Curious to see what our team stats are. We have a bad offense, bottom 5, bad defense, bottom 15, 16. My favorite part of this video is not, you know, building a nice, fun team around the Hornets. It's crippling the Dallas Mavericks and taking Cooper Flag away from them. That's my favorite part of the video. All right, so season is wrapping. Jokic wins MVP. Cooper Flag does win Rookie of the Year. 23, 7.5, and 3.5. Really good season from Flag. 2 blocks a game is crazy. Nas Reed, 6-man, Wemby, Depoy, most improved Kata, Giannis, clutch player, and the Thunder win Coach of the Year. All-NBA first team, All-NBA second team, All-NBA third team. You do see LaMelo Ball made it, 25-9. Cooper Flag did make All-Defensive second team in his year number 1 season, which is dope. And Edgecombe and Flag obviously both made All-Rookie team. Edgecombe finished with 12.5, 3 and 4, stealing a half a game, 44, 28, 71 splits. Obviously, we did not make the playoffs. We did make the play-in though, that being said. So 9 seed at what, 32 wins? I mean, I'll take that. That's crazy, but we don't have our own first round pick, so you might as well try to compete. We're gonna be cutting this down for an 8-man rotation for the playoffs because we might as well try to go on a run at this point. Miami Heat in the play-in game. I mean, that's a good Miami Heat team, but you know, anything's possible. I'm not gonna be simcasting it, but I'm gonna sim it straight up. We do have to win 2 straight play-in games. We do win the first one, so we take out the Heat. We put up 134. LaMelo drops 40 and 12, and then this second one against the Philadelphia 76ers, a VJ Edgecombe revenge series. I honestly think Con Canepa low-key fits their team a little bit better now because Paul George sucks. So let's sim this game, and we do make the playoffs. So shout out to the playoffs. Cooper Flag drops 40 in a play-in game. LaMelo 34 and 11. Hey, if we could upset Cleveland, hold on now. Hey, I'm just saying, we got VJ Edgecombe guarding Donovan Mitchell. I mean, I like that matchup. I don't like Kuminga on Evan Mobley though. That's not good. All right, game number 1. Holy shit, we won game 1. LaMelo dropped 27 and 11, bro. Hold on. If we win this series, bro, I swear to God. 1-1 series, okay. We do lose by 10 in that one. Game number 3 does go to the Cavs. Melo drops 40, not enough. And game 4, we do go down 3-1. All right, that's fine. All right, well, we're going to be getting eliminated here. That's totally fine. Actually, no, we do get game 6, or game 5. We forced a game 6. LaMelo and Flag both putting up 30 points. And I'll actually simcast this to game 6. Hey, man, this is a good sign for things to come. If we're forcing the Cavs in round 1 to 6 games, I mean, I'll take that. We are down 20 heading into the 4th, and we are going to be getting blitzed by 35 points, but that's all right. We took the Cavs to 6 games, and we won 32 games on the season, so I'll take that all day, bro. All right, year number 1 in the books. And you do see the Cleveland Cavaliers going to the NBA Finals. They lose in 6 games to the Thunder, and SGA wins back-to-back championships. Braun calls it a career here. I'm very excited, though, because player progression comes around, and we're lit. What is this? They want to approve every damn rule in the book. No. Draft lotto. I'm curious where that pick ends up from the Hornets. Oh, we made the playoffs. So that 3-star pick ended up being 15 to Dallas because we made the playoffs. That sucks, bro. Yeah, we fleeced the Mavs. I ain't gonna lie. I could trade into this draft if I wanted to. Like, I could probably flip Dennis Schroeder for a first round pick in this draft. I get pick 27. You know what? You might as well, right? I'm gonna trade into this first round. I'm gonna trade Schroeder for Nikola Duricic and a first round pick. We'll get into the late first round. I'm totally fine with that. I don't need Schroeder next year. We're gonna hold on to Claxton for now. Kuminga was a player I said I could look to move on from at some point. I mean, I could flip him for OG right now, which would give us that win now move, putting OG next to Cooper Flag at that 4 and 5 position. I mean, that'd be pretty deadly. But I think for now, we're just gonna hold on to him. All right, NBA draft here. Number 1 pick goes to Tyron Stokes. All right, let's sim to our pick. Wait, where's AJ DeBanson at? All right, let's see who's here at whatever. I don't even know what position we need. We're just gonna take best available. This guy actually has number 1 on Sporting News. Big board position rank is number 1, and 2K has him at 3. Is he either a bust or what? He does have all-star potential. I'll draft this guy, sure, why not? Where's AJ DeBanson then? Why is this the 27 draft? I thought this was the 26 draft. I guess not. Do we have any money in free agency? We actually do. Oh my God, Dyson Daniels made it through restricted free agency. If I didn't have Edgecombe, I would offer him like the biggest deal possible. Well, right now our main guys under contract are these 3, but besides that, we got to fill out this roster. So we got our starting 5. We just got to work on the bench, to be honest with you. I honestly wouldn't hate bringing in Reeves off the bench. I really wouldn't hate that at all. But we do need kind of more help in the front court. I'll throw Hartenstein an offer for like 15 mil. I think he would be a nice center to add to this rotation here, and we are gonna get Hartenstein. That's dope. So we have our center rotation in Hartenstein and Claxton, so that's really good. Keyshawn George, I'm gonna pick up here if I can, maybe 12 million. He should progress a little bit, and we are gonna get him. Little 6-man option here, and like Quentin Grimes, I love that. 11 million, we're gonna be picking up him. I love having money at free agency. This is lit. Our shooting guard rotation, good to go. I could use another backup small forward, probably. So let's do a little sign and trade here, or a point guard, to be honest with you. And I did see Davion Mitchell from the Heat, so I'll take a flyer on Davion for 1 year. Why not? KD does go to the Wizards, and Wemby leaves in free agency and goes to the Lakers. So he says, you know what? I'm not signing my rookie extension, max contract. I'm just gonna go to the Lakers. And Steph Castle left the Spurs too. What are the Spurs doing? They just didn't pay Castle and they didn't pay Wemby. I mean, generational fumble from the San Antonio Spurs. I ain't gonna lie. Play progression does show what I wanted to see, right? Flag up 7, ball up 2. Edgecombe up 6, right? So, I mean, that's beautiful, right? In the first year of progression, Flag is now your best player. Hartenstein does drop, but Kuminga, Claxton, Keontae George gets better, or Keyshawn George. So, I like where our team's at right now. All right, rotation looking like Ball, Edgecombe, Flag, Kuminga, Hart, and then the bench does look a lot better. You got QJ, Claxton now. QJ, what is it? Quentin Johnson, Quentin Grimes, Claxton, Keyshawn George, and Davion Mitchell. So, that does look a lot better than what you were rocking with last year. So, we probably are going to be better. We do have our own first-round pick in this year's draft, along with the Pistons and the Heat lottery protected picks. System Pro looking like anything 4 stars. Nah, still nothing 4 stars, but we'll rock balanced, I guess. I definitely think at some point we could look to package, I don't know, maybe Kuminga and like one of these other guys in like a first-round pick to go get that superstar at the power 4 position, but I can look for that. Oh my God, I could get Chet Holmgren right now. All right, so I was just like bullshitting, and I thought maybe we could look for something like this later down on the road, but I mean, the Thunder just offered me Chet Holmgren for nothing. This is the worst trade of all time, and I told you these videos are not realistic, so I'm 100% doing that trade. Like, I'm sorry. That is the best trade I've ever seen in my life. So you're going to walk out of here now just getting Chet Holmgren essentially for free. So sorry, Kuminga. That's the end of your time here. We just got too many shooting guards off the bench now, and I go out there, trade Isaiah Joe for a backup big, and we're good to go. And I honestly think we have a championship level team in year 2. There's Mitchell Robinson there again. Beautiful. We're good to go. Absolutely phenomenal looking team. Now what does that do for our system pro? That's 4 stars now. First game of the year is a win. Yeah, I mean, you talk about why we're one of the best defensive teams in the league with Cooper Flag and Chet Holmgren and Nick Claxton at the 5. I mean, that is just insane. And you're giving Melo now all these options to pass the ball to. Melo's probably going to average over 10 assists a game if I had to guess, right? LaMelo's still getting his 30 up, but there's a 15 assist game from LaMelo right there. I mean, that's pretty insane. QJ giving us some sneaky good minutes, averaging 17 off the bench to start the year for Quentin Grimes. Yeah, this is the championship year in year 2. I mean, did I think we were going to be able to do this in year 2? No, but we're 15-1 to start the season, and it's not even close in some of these wins, bro. I mean, we blowing teams out. We low-key might win 70 games in year 2. I ain't even lying. All right, well, maybe 70 games, a little bit of a stretch here. 41-11 at the deadline. We will definitely be a 60-win team where we should be, but we're 41-11 at the deadline, and we have the best record in the entire NBA. We're the best team in the league, without a doubt. And it's just such a well-balanced team if you just look at it on paper. I mean, no really crazy high overalls, but just a well-balanced team. Stats on the year, I mean, LaMelo is having a better year than last year. 27-10 for Melo, 50-40-84 splits. Flags coming in here averaging 26-7-4, 50-40-87 splits from Cooper Flag. I mean, that's low-key an MVP season, bro. Chet 20-8 doing his thing like he always does. QJ is averaging 16 points off the bench, more than VJ Edgecombe, who is having a much better year than last year. So Edgecombe year 2 breakout is definitely the thing. Keyshawn George is pretty good. Isaiah Hartenstein just doing his thing. And these guys, we just have good role players off the bench, you know what I mean? So I don't think we need to make any moves. Team stats, we have the best offense in the NBA, 129 points a game. Our defense is still top 4, and we have a 14-point differential. So, I mean, literally no reason to change anything. Contract extensions, I can't extend literally anybody. So we're going to the end of the year 2. And we're going to try to shoot for 66 wins. If we could go 66-16, that would be amazing. We can only afford 4 more losses on the whole entire year. I think we can do it. All right, well, the 66 win mark is dead. We did get past 60 though. Let's see what we finished with. 63 wins and 63 wins. 63-19, I'll take that all day. Jokic wins another MVP. Christian Collins wins Rookie of the Year on the Houston Rockets. Jaden Ivey wins 6-man on the Rockets as well. Wemby wins D-Boy on the Lakers. Dylan Harper, Most Improved Player. Jokic, Clutch Player. And Charles Lee won Coach of the Year. So yeah, All-NBA first team, All-NBA second. So, okay, so hold up. So the Lakers have Luka in Wemby. That's insane. LaMelo does make second team. That being said, 28-10. So he gets even better since he did it at the deadline. And then all defensive teams again. Chet Holmgren makes it. Yeah, we were the 1 seed by 5 games. 5 games up on New York. 63 win team. Only 60 win team in the NBA. We were 34-8 at home. 43-10 in conference. So that's pretty nuts. And this is what the lineup's going to be looking like heading into the playoffs here. One more look at stats if you were interested. Flag got up to 26 points a game. So top 3 is gross, dude. Our round 1 against Orlando should be a breeze of a series. Literally the perfect matchup for this Orlando Magic team. Just 2 big wins that we can lock up with Cooper Flag and Chet Holmgren, and we're going to be sweeping them pretty easily. LaMelo caps it off with a 45-point game. Round 2 against Cleveland, we almost beat them last year. They got Jaime Jaquez starting at the 3, and now we have a literal perfect matchup in Chet and Evan Mobley. I mean, game number 1 does go to the Cleveland Cavaliers. That being said, we lose by 20. That's not a great game. Chet kind of struggled in this one. Game number 2, also going to go to the Cavs. So hold on now. Cavs only won 52 games. I mean, I don't love that start, bro. Down 2-0. Can we get game 3? Wow. No, I guess we cannot. Cavs actually gonna fry us here. That's really disappointing. After winning 63 games, you think you have a run at a championship. You're gonna get swept by the Cleveland Cavaliers. Well, that's the last thing I was expecting in year 2. Edgecombe didn't. Chet did not show up in the playoffs. I mean, that's disappointing, man. 12 points, bro. That's not gonna cut it, man. He got fried by Evan Mobley, I would assume. Donovan Mitchell. Yeah, we could not defend that series at all. I thought we had a championship in us after winning 60 games. I guess not. Timberwolves going to sweep that Cavs team, and the Anthony Edwards wins Finals MVP. But we did overachieve this year, I would say. But it just kind of hurts to get swept, bro. You know what I mean? Lottery here. We are going to be having the... I thought we had a lottery pick. Am I blind or some shit? We were 14 via Miami. It was lottery... Oh, it was lottery protected. Okay, right. It was lottery protected. Who had picked 22 in this draft? Low key, Charles Lee. I think that deserves to get fired. I'm going to fire Charles Lee. You get swept in the conference finals. You got to get up out of here. And the thing is like, you got a team that's on a different level now that Charles Lee wasn't expecting to be able to come in here and coach. So we got to get a new head coach here, and Nick Nurse is going to do that for us. That's a legit head coach right there, not Charles Lee, weak ass. Pick 22 in this draft. I guess I'm just going to draft with 22. I guess that's fine. I'll pick up Heinz Steinbach here. He's usually solid. This is what the draft looks like if you were curious. We do have a little bit of bread here too. So what positions do we really need off the bench? You're going to see progression from Edgecombe and Flag once again. They're going to go up even higher. I like our 6-man in Grimes still. I think that's perfect. We need a backup, probably 3, maybe a better backup bigger, maybe a better starting center, to be honest with you. And we have a little bit of money to spend. I see a player like DeAndre Hunter here who I honestly would give a little bit of money to just so we can go out there and try to get a center on the team. So I'll pay DeAndre Hunter, and we can keep him too if we want. Isaiah Joe, I'm gonna give him a contract for $4 million. He's gonna accept that. I'll bring Tyus Jones in here, but I think we can maybe look for a starting center at this point now. So how much money do we have in our centers combined to make a move? About 25 million I could do and throw in one of these guys. We'll say about 20 million. Let's try 20 million. We can go and get a big time upgrade at center. Jalen Duren, like the prime time position guy, 84 overall. He is an upgrade. He is only making 20 million. So, I mean, that's probably your best option. Derek Lively could be interesting as well. Let's try with Derek Lively first, because I get Jalen Duren a lot. So, Hartenstein here, I have to make up 12 million. Damn, I'd have to probably give up him and Mitchell Robinson, but I think we could get it done. Can I get a first round pick in this deal too? I doubt it. Yeah, no. I'll do this just for Lively, and they're going to agree to that. So we just essentially flip Hartenstein and Mitchell Robinson for Lively. That being said, I do need to get a backup center now. No centers popping up here. I'm going to trade for Josh Hart. I guess I'll trade for this Cameron Williams guy. Sure, center. Giannis and Steph both signed to the Warriors, so that's wild. All right, player progression is going to show us, yeah. Wow, Edgecombe doesn't progress. Oh my God, that hurts a lot. Holy shit. Edgecombe doesn't get better, bro. No way. Flag is a 95, so that's dope. Melo gets better. But yo, I was really banking on Edgecombe to get better, and he doesn't, bro. You make that trade for Edgecombe thinking he's gonna get to like an 87 by year 3, but he unfortunately just doesn't get better. I mean, that being said, our rotation still looks filthy, right? I mean, Flag's a 95. The bench still looks good with Hunter, Grimes, Keyshawn George, Tyus Jones. I would prefer kind of a bigger power forward than Keyshawn George. He's only 6'8", and I would prefer to have a center coming off the bench probably instead of Tyus Jones. So maybe we'll look to do that. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna flip Tyus Jones just for a first round pick, and then we're gonna give that rookie Cameron Williams, or not the rookie, the guy we just traded for, Cameron Williams, some run. I guess that's fine. 4.5 stars balanced, so we'll rock with that. And let's start simming, I guess. First game of the season is a loss, which is not a good sign. Who the hell is this guy? Oh, it's Jet Howard. I'm like, who the hell is Jay Howard? Off to a 0-2 start, bro. We just won 63 games. Y'all gonna tell me we off already 6 losses on the whole entire season? What the hell is going on? What is this? Okay, whoa. What is going on with the scores in the NBA? Am I missing something? These scores are getting crazy. We just put up 167 in regulation. Did I miss a league meeting or some shit? All right, I'm not gonna lie. I think the problem is we don't have another big man, because I think Keyshawn George Loki might be the problem. I like having double bigs off the bench, and I really need a good big man. I feel like off the bench is really important. Man, I do see what's his name here, Zach Edey. That is really intriguing to do, and I honestly think it's worth it, bro. I think you need another big man a good big man off the bench. So I'm low-key doing this trade for Zach Edey and Flipkowski. I ain't gonna lie. And they actually want to start Edey, which I'm honestly fine with. Him and Lively can interchange minutes here, and then Flipkowski's gonna be a solid 9-man, and that just makes us better. I think it makes us bigger. I think in 2K rebounding and shit is really, really important. Jokic wins another MVP. Darren Peterson, Rookie of the Year. AJ DeBance wins 6-man. We won Coach of the Year. We won 62 games, so we were really, really good. LaMelo does make first team, 29 points, 11 assists this time. He gets even better, so we had a kind of a rough start to the start of the season, but we kind of picked it up. Flag, another really good season from Flag, 50, 40, pretty much 90, 24, 6, and 5, so really good season from him. Chet makes another all-defensive team, so that's dope. And we're walking out of here with a 60-win team, so we went from 63 wins last year. We do drop by 1 game to 62, so back-to-back 60-win seasons. I mean, you would think at one point we'd win the finals, back-to-back 60-win seasons, and this rotation looks absolutely cracked out. I mean, literally disgusting. I think if Edgecombe did progress how he would, I think we would have won like 68 games this year. These are the stats on the year. Edgecombe did average 16, 4, and 5, so another really good season from Edgecombe. Chet Holmgren, 15 and 8, he was good again. Hunter was really good. I'm glad we signed him, 14 on 40% from 3. QJ was still really good. He shot 50, 40, 80 splits. Edie just bangs down low. Same with Lively, so like I'm fine with those guys. We scored 135 points a game. That is actually insane, bro. Defense was still top 7. We have an 18-point differential, bro. Round 1, we got Boston. Let's see who Boston still got here. Still their same core. Still got no center option. So that should be food for Chet Holmgren and them. We do lose game 1, so don't play with me, bro. Tatum and Brown absolutely fry us. Yo, do not play with me, 2K. Yo, do not play with me, dog. Don't play with me, bro. Absolutely not. Yo, I swear to God, bro. Like, I'm not doing this shit, 2K. On everything I love, I'm not doing this shit. I was about to say, bro, do not play with me, 2K. You're gonna have an 8 seed to win in 7 games. Like, no. LaMelo Ball, 18 assists, 36-point game. Edgecombe triple-double. Cooper Flag, 37, bro. Don't play with me, dog. Oh, my goodness. That scared me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. All right, Atlanta in round 2. You know who they got, man. Game 1 does go to us. Flag, okay, Flag. Relax, buddy. 51 points for Flag is diabolical. He's so glitchy in this game. It's so fun being on the not the receiving end. It's so fun being, I don't know what I'm trying to say. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. I'm happy that I have Cooper Flag, bro. Y'all get what I'm trying to say, bro. We're up 3-0 and we're gonna be sweeping the Hawks here. Detroit in the conference finals. They got a 75 overall, the weak ass small forward, and they got Brandon Miller. So it's low key a Brandon Miller revenge series. So I mean, shout out Brandon Miller, bro. Game 1, game 2. Yeah, we're gonna be messing this team up real bad. We're gonna be winning in 5, man. So we do make the NBA Finals in year number 3, which is, or is this year number 4? This is year 3. This is year 3. No, this is year 4. Yeah, this is year 4. All right. Well, we have the OKC Thunder, who have Austin Reeves and Jonathan Kuminga. So it's, you know, we had Kuminga, we had Claxton once upon a time. This is the 5 seed. They were the 5 seed. How many games did they win? They won 52 games. So we're 10 games better. We should get it done. Game 1 does go to the Charlotte Hornets, led by VJ Edgecombe. So if VJ Edgecombe wants to lead us to victory, I didn't even mean to sim the round, but we won in 5. So I'll take it. And LaMelo Ball goes on to win Finals MVP, 28 and 10 assists for LaMelo Ball. And we get our first championship coming in year 4. NBA Finals stats, if you do want to take a look at it. Flag actually batted down NBA Finals, and we were still able to sweep or win in 5. So that's a good sign. Draft Lotto. I saw our team in there as a lottery pick. We have Miami's pick, which lands at number 8 overall odds. And it actually going to stay at number 8. So we have a top 10 pick. I'll take that. Oh, okay. I also have 4 first-round picks. Holy shit. All right, well, that tells me I got to make a trade. All right. So I think we really try to upgrade our center position now, because that, again, is only our weak spot. I could go out there, get Alperen Şengün. I could try to do that. Jalen Duren also available. Let's try to get Şengün on the squad. Derek Lively, and just flood it with picks. 8th overall pick. You could take 23. You could take 24. You could take 25. And you could take a first-round pick in 2025. 5 first-round picks and Derek Lively lands me Şengün. I mean, you got to keep going, right? So now the team really looking handsome. I ain't gonna lie. Number 1 overall pick was disgusting, by the way. We could have low-key traded up to get this guy. We're honestly good to go, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, we could just sign back a point guard just to have on the team. So let me grab Trey Mann, and I think we're gonna be good to go. Luka re-signs there. Let's see anything. Yeah, nothing changes. Everyone goes back to their teams. All right, player progression going into year 5. Flag goes up 1, that's fine. Chet's up 1. Edgecombe does go up 3, so that's what I was expecting last year, but it happens this year. I'm fine with that. We got 4 90s in the starting 5. Rotation looking like Melo, Edgecombe, Flag, Chet, and Şengün. Edie, Hunter, Grimes, Flipkowski off the bench. I don't think there's anything to change, to be honest with you. System Pro is 5 stars balanced, bro. Not no damn 4.5 stars. Not no damn 3. 5 stars, man. I think we should be able to go back-to-back pretty easily. Melo starts it off with a triple-double in the first game of the season. Melo low-key has a chance at MVP this year. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I mean, the guy's averaging 13 assists to start the season. But then again, Flag has a chance at MVP too. We have like probably 3 players on our team that could win MVP. We drop 160 on the LA Lakers here in OT, and that's just a bunch of 20-point per game guys, low-key. I think we could have like 4 guys score over like 15 points. Anyway, I'm gonna see y'all boys at the end of the year, number 4, 5, and see if we can go back-to-back. All right, so seasons are wrapping. I was looking at my phone, and and I didn't even realize how good of a record we have. As you can see, LaMelo Ball won MVP, and I called that shit at the beginning of the season. 25, 4, and 10, 50, 40, 86 splits for LaMelo. Probably, honestly, like, he had better years in the last few years, but I mean, I think it's because the amount of games that we won, they gave him MVP, and you're gonna see it right here. We won 73 and 9. I was looking at fantasy, I was scrolling, and this motherfucker just popped up 79 wins, 73 wins. I'll take it. Flag does make 13, 24-75 for Flag, so he was good. Best team in the NBA by far, or in the Eastern Conference at least. Portland did win 66 games though, so we do gotta watch out for them. They got Darren Peterson and Steph Castle in the backcourt, which is pretty fun. Yeah, Melo, Flag, obviously. Şengün 17, 8, and 6 going crazy. Edgecombe 15, Chet 15, Hunter 14. Yeah, I mean, the team's ridiculous. 135 again a game. This time we had a top 4 defense with a 20-point differential. So just different shit, bro. Round 1 should be an absolute breeze. The whole playoff should be an absolute breeze, as we're up 2-1, 2-2 series. Yo, no way, bro. You gonna sit here and tell me the Knicks gonna give us problems? They won 47 games, bro. See, it's why I can't with 2K, bro. Like, they always be on some bullshit, you know what I mean? Now I gotta simcast these 2 games, because if we lose this year, I'm calling it right here. Yo, there's no way we're getting blitzed by a 47-win team. We won 73 games, bro. Oh my god, we're gonna go outside. Oh my god, we're going outside. I gotta jump in. You're down by 3 with 2.5 minutes to go in the game. I can't believe we're in this position in the first place. Cam Boozer takes a fadeaway 3 and misses. So you got Flag on the 4, you got Edie, you got Şengün, LaMelo, and VJ Edgecombe. LaMelo with the ball here, LaMelo probing on Jalen Brunson. Şengün with the ball, just gonna pull that bitch, and he gonna lace it too. Shout out Alpi with the trigger tray. DiVincenzo back on the Knicks. He gets absolutely packed by Edgecombe. Jesus Christ. Malik Monk with the ball. Back over to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo one on the shot clock. Gonna throw up some bullshit. He gonna miss. LaMelo pushing it in transition. Going on Brunson. Go all the way, bro. He's a little ass kid. Crazy ass pass. Şengün with the ball. Attacking Towns. That's a little floater, man. That's what he does. She says she wants some Marvin Gaye. Brunson attacking to his strong left side. He got nowhere to go. He gonna throw up some bullshit. And the Knicks are absolutely scamming this game away. Cooper Flag, wide open 3. Oh my god, he smokes it. Damn. All right, Melo with the ball. They running a little set here. Melo step back midi. That's wide open. That's chicken. Yo, he smokes it, bro. Brunson Euro. No way that go. Yo, Melo just got bro. I ain't gonna lie, you need to make up for that, bro. You can't get hoed like that, bro. Oh yeah, oh my god, he hitting every go-to shot in the goddamn game. 21 seconds. Yo, Quentin Grimes got him jumping. Good pass. Yo, Melo, that's a 1 more, bro. Oh no, we're getting bagged. Quentin Grimes. Oh no. How the hell did that go in? I low-key think Brunson's gonna hit a game winner, bro. All right, 7 on the clock. Oh shit, LaMelo, you gotta tighten the up, bro. Hop step. Oh my god. Oh my god, he just got fried. Yo, we just got fried. Yo, that was bad, bro. All right, well, you got a chance to win it. 3 seconds to go. I mean, who's taking the shot? I don't even know. It's definitely not gonna be Quentin Grimes, bro. Yeah, bro. That's the most depressing shit I've ever seen in my life, bro. Well, we go outside. After all those years of rebuilding, you got a chance to win the game 7, bro. And it's not Flag or LaMelo who takes the shot. It's Quentin Grimes. That's going to do it. I mean, you win 73 games and you go outside. So, as you see, Darren Peterson wins the Finals MVP. I want to call it there, right? Because, I mean, that team just pissed me off. In one championship, like, I'll take it. I'm going to go to play progression. I'm going to see. I think we have everybody under contract, though. I'm going to go to play progression and see if this team, like, jumps in crazy more overalls. Şengün does decline his player option. Play progression sees Flag going up to a 97, and Edgecombe does go up 3. You know, I'm gonna give this team 1 more year. I want to win 2 championships in this video. One is like kind of shit, so I'm just gonna go 1 more year. I mean, Edgecombe is damn near a 90 now, and Flag's a 97, so I feel like you just gotta go 1 more year, right? Off the bench, you still got Hunter, Kumara. You have this Dwayne guy we drafted like 5 years ago, Steinbeck. So we're just gonna rock with it. We should be still 5-star system pro. Yeah, we still are balanced 5 stars. You know, I'm gonna give this team 1 more chance, bro. Yo, this team actually, I shouldn't have got 1 more year. They already got 7 losses. Whatever, bro. Webby wins MVP in the final year. Did we win 70 games? We won 64 games. So definitely worse than last year. You see LaMelo and Flag both making all NBA teams. But I'm just gonna sim right through the playoffs. I ain't stopping it once. Stats on the final year, I mean, the whole team went crazy, as they should. Sim the playoffs straight up, bro. I mean, you get eliminated. Charlotte Hornets, game 6, game 7, I ain't simming through. Okay, revenge series against the Knicks. You gotta get your revenge, bro. They won 47 games last year, and now they're the 2 seed, and they won 55. So there was a fluky ass 5 seed last year. I ain't gonna lie. Up 2-0. And now you want to sweep them? Like, don't piss me off. Darren Peterson again in the NBA Finals. How many wins that Portland team got? Because they was nice as hell. They won 63. Yeah, they're up 2-0. And we are going outside once again. And the Portland Trailblazers are on top. So, you know what? That's fine. The Hornets wanted, you know, they wanted to scam me. You had potential to go on and win like multiple 70-win seasons and multiple championships. And you only get 1? That's kind of down bad, bro. especially with Cool. With that being said, that's gonna cap it off, man. If you like this video, man, drop a like, drop a sub, comment down below what videos y'all want to see next. On the road to 10K, you already know that. I'm gonna catch you boys in the next one, man. Peace out.